There's more racism going on, and this has to do with a former Vegas PBS director who sued the news network over alleged racism and retaliation. So this comes from like a Chinese American executive who she had to deal with racial discrimination and retaliation against her that ended her career at Vegas PBS at the fully funded. So this is her, Terry Chi. So Terry Chi, she was hired in 2022 as the director of marketing. So she said she would ask to oversee an additional department without added pay. Then some white colleague promoted instead. So they were trying to like pick people who are not who are outside the race background. So they're trying to promote white people instead. So this is continued racism. Because if you're like told to do extra work, but if you're not like paid extra for that, so you have to like work longer. But you have this like Caucasian who does less, and why does that coworker they get to get promoted? Because who's doing the work harder? And Asians are known for being hard workers. But they're just using Terry Chi as an asset. So a board member said behind her back, I wouldn't want to meet her in a back alley. Yeah, that shows racism. And that's all because of Donald Trump. So Terry Chu received 16 written warnings over 1 year, faced investigatory hearings and demoted and suspended, and was not renewed in June 2024. So this is just more anti-Asian hate. So she talked about retaliation and raising concern about the pay and treatment. And this is a big problem over in the United States because they're not trying to make it all about white people and not about people of like different racial and ethnic backgrounds. Because the United States is a country that is a melting pot and not founded by people people who are like Caucasian, because the indigenous people were here first, and they literally stole the country from them, and then they are trying to change everything, and they tried to silence them and everything. And there's like so much racism in the United States that has been tried to get silenced. That United States they are not proud of that because some people, while they want to learn more about that outside their country, but they have to deal with all these racist and xenophobic people. So Terry, she tried to in fall 2024 for alleging race, age, and discriminatory discrimination and retaliation. But some claims were dismissed, but some allegations were they came to light. Terry Tree said internal PBS channel declined to intervene and argued the oversight mechanism that have weakened Vegas PBS is the license holder, the Collector County School District decided to comment pending this litigation. And it's just a good common thing when you're the one in the right, but they'll try to gaslight you as much as possible. And PBS, it's not in like a child network. Like people that grew up watching like Sesame Street, and and now they find out that this is a kind of like history, what they're doing to the people, the hard workers. This is just disgusting behavior, and people should just leave like the company if they're going to like treat others like this way. And seriously, 16 writings, and people like literally insulting a coworker behind their back. Yeah, they should be arrested for racism and fired. So whatever job Terry Chi had now, hopefully she gets like a good job because she deserves it, and PBS deserves to fail. Even though Sesame Street is, we grew up watching that, and it's on Netflix now, so. And just anti-Asian hate needs to stop. And former United States President Joe Biden, he did enact this law that the police should investigate anti-Asian hate crimes more. But Donald Trump, he erased that and is continuing to cause this tyranny. So, any Caucasian who are Asian supporters, they should leave the company because they deserve to fall and fail. Because those people they were in the wrong and Terry Chi and if anyone who did support her, they were in the right. They were just silenced.